What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Grey's Anatomy, Season 7, Episode 7. Lots of sevens. Let's get into it, shall we?
Question.
Answer.
When was the last time a complete stranger took off her clothes in front of you, pointed to a big purple splotch on her back, and asked, "What the hell is this thing?"
It's been a while.
You always want one of these.
If you're a normal person, the answer is, hopefully, never. If you're a doctor, the answer is probably about 5 minutes ago.
Nah, I will take that waffle iron.
I have never even
They are
seen you
really
eat a waffle.
moving.
Well, I would if I had a
No,
waffle
they're
iron.
not.
People expect doctors to have all of the answers.
You won yourself a waffle iron. Hey, stop giving my things away.
Maybe I should pass on the French press.
The truth is, we love to think that we have all of the answers, too.
The Art and Leslie Phillips Foundation does have a few more hoops to jump through than the others. If you get this grant, it is more than enough to get us started.
Oh, you really did your homework.
I'm a great student, the kind you want around when doing a clinical trial.
How's that going?
It's fun.
Is this because Richard gave Hunt $1 million and not me? Is that why things were frosty between you two?
We're fine. I would be more than happy to skip Owen Hunt's trauma certification lab.
Get certified.
Basically,
certification
doctors
lab.
are know-it-alls until something comes along that reminds us we're not.
Sounds
Someone
stressful.
to help me set up the trauma lab and get your certification that way. Pretty easy day.
It's a skills lab. It's already an easy day.
I'm going to need to borrow Dr. Yang. Lungs have become available for Roy Henley.
What do you need me to do?
I just need someone to monitor him while I go pick up the lungs.
So I'll be on my own?
Dr. McQueen, he will be around on the off chance that you need anything. I finally was able to get Roy's daughter to agree to come in. Keep an eye out for her, okay?
Okay.
You'll be fine. Still an easy day.
I know. I tried really hard not to be.
We did the same thing with Bailey when we were interns.
Take turns treating a dummy. It's lame.
Mass casualty situation. We need to say it again. Let's move. Close to 30 victims in the field and some critical multiple blunt trauma injuries.
Ever.
I was so looking forward to an early lunch.
This is gonna suck.
Welcome to trauma certification. You will work in teams of 4. You may treat your patients using only what you can carry with your 2 hands. The evac helicopter is on its way. To get your patients on the helicopter, you get certified. Are you ready? Get to work.
Let's
Gray?
get
Christopher,
certified.
she's here for a gluteoplasty. She's so tiny, there's hardly anything there to lift.
That a butt job?
The point, Dr. Gray.
I'm sorry, that was
Christy's not here for a lift. She's here for a gluteal implant.
Oh,
finally gonna get some junk in this trunk.
After the implant.
I could use that. I don't have much of a booty.
Picked up just a couple points.
Sure.
Ah,
A couple more?
yes, that's the one.
So, that's it. That's my ass.
No, let's dial it back
That was
just
funny.
a little bit.
Any joke that starts with an animal walking into a bar is scientifically unfunny.
Humor me, Dr. Yang. I need something to focus on. I don't know if I'm more nervous about getting new lungs or about actually seeing my daughter.
Think of it as getting rid of old crappy lungs. Or don't think at all. Okay, Roy, take some deep breaths, okay?
Corinne,
Roy,
Fuck, what is she from?
how you been?
this week or for the past 20 years, that was snarky.
No, snarky's good. I like snarky. You get that from me.
Roy. Roy.
The crash cart?
He's not breathing. Defib. H cardio. Aren't you the doctor? Do something.
Come on! Is that Liv from Vampire Diaries? Kind of looks like her.
What's happening? Your father's developed cor pulmonale. I don't understand. I thought his lungs were the problem. His lungs are putting extra pressure on his heart.
What is going on?
His heart is
She
failing,
tried to tell you.
and the damage seems pretty severe. There's a possibility he'll need a new one.
A new what? A new heart?
You know what? Take over here. I'm going to call Dr. Altman, and I'm going to get McQueen.
Dr. Bailey.
Damn.
Only if what you have to talk about is more important than my being on time for an autopsy.
We're throwing Torres and Robbins a bon voyage party.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I have a full day, but I'll try and stop by.
Altman volunteered to pick up the cupcakes, but she had to pick up lungs instead.
You're asking me to take time out of my very busy day to go to the bakery? Would you prefer that I ran on home and baked some myself?
Myself.
No, of course not. Just an invitation.
Right.
I need to talk to you about Chris But
But first, I need to talk to you about cupcakes.
Check out all the great stuff the kids and peds made me. Oh, wow. You'd be surprised how often you find yourself in need of a macaroni face glued to a paper plate. No, I mean, it's way better than gauze, antibiotics.
is there something that you'd like to talk about?
No, I'm just...
Torres, Robbins, I thought you'd be halfway to Malawi by now.
Yeah, we had some last-minute paperwork. Plus, I promised the kids I'd come say goodbye.
The work you two will be doing there will reflect very, very highly on this hospital. It was surprised. Learned that I'd have to replace 2 excellent attendings with just
I
one.
bet.
But then that's the chief's problem. No one wants to really hear.
That sucks.
Though Torres had such big plans for you. Big plans.
The guilt trip. The guilt trip.
Can I get the suction clamp, please?
Dr. McQueen, I really need you to take a look at Roy Henley.
They tell me he's developed core pulmonale and circulatory collapse.
Yes, sir, that's correct. He's stable, critical, but stable.
What would you do for a patient with reduced cardiac output?
I'd insert an intra-aortic balloon pump.
Exactly. I'll be there when I can, Dr. Yang, but it really doesn't sound like you need me at all. I get the suction.
Sure about that? You sure about that? No. Why? Why? Let me grieve. What the fuck? Shonda? Pissing me off.
Must be Dr. Bailey. I'm Dr. Stanley. And this must be Mary Portman, 30. Multiple organ failure, cause unknown. Looks like we've got something we can sink our teeth into.
I have a list of I'd like to check as we proceed.
We have a specific order to the way we work down here, so we'll see what we see when we see. Okay.
This guy's got a blown right pupil and appendooccipital dislocation. Jeez, 7 broken ribs. This guy's all messed up.
Or he's dead.
Right, yes. Moving on.
Christina? Hey, how long you been here?
Not long. I just needed some fresh air.
How's the patient?
Oh, he's fine. He's great. I'm handling it.
Are you sure that you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Chilly out here.
Who that?
It's him. I have to go look.
Okay, all right. Christina?
Uh-huh.
You can do this.
Okay.
Yeah?
Great. Congratulations, you're certified now. Go inside and give Christina a hand.
Well, what does she need? Does she ask for me?
Meredith, please. Thanks.
Christina. Snap out of it. Easier said than done, I know.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
Owen sent me.
I don't need a babysitter.
Just an extra set of hands.
He went into cardiogenic shock. I'm inserting an intra-aortic balloon pump and hoping there are no other complications before Teddy gets back. You want to do something? His daughter is up in CCU and she needs an update.
Okay.
Blue team, status report.
We arrived on the scene to find 9 casualties, 3 as priority 1, 4 were priority 2, 1 was priority 3, and the last was sadly dead on the scene.
Nice work. It seems to me that you now have 2 dead patients. You were standing around and not keeping a constant eye on your patient's injury. This one developed a femoral bleed and is now, sadly, dead.
Femoral bleed, that wasn't on the card.
It's on this one.
Oh, no, wait, that's not fair.
Patients don't suddenly die. It just seems that way when you stop paying attention. Red team, go.
What? That's some BS.
Awesome. Tell me about the bandaging on these 2.
Reservations under Stanley. Jennifer Stanley. 4 people for 8 o'clock. Why would 8 people want to have dinner at 4 o'clock?
Poor Mandy Moore.
The clots could indicate a pulmonary embolus.
Let me talk to your manager.
Dr. Stanley, couldn't a pulmonary embolus have led to her death?
Those are postmortem clot, perfectly normal. There's been a mistake with my dinner reservation.
Okay, you're at work, ma'am.
Big plans.
That's annoying.
You know what? I don't care. Big plans myself. Great big African plans.
Yeah, you do.
I'll be building bones from dirt.
Big African
Figuring out how to
plan.
create unbreakable joints out of blood diamonds. I'll be making artificial limbs out of elephant ivory.
Pretty sure a couple of those will be frowned upon by the world community.
Science isn't about making friends.
The helicopter has to be getting here soon. It's been 3 hours. Right, Dr. Hunt? The helicopter will be here any minute.
Nice rain gear. Shouldn't you be more concerned with your patient staying dry?
Well, he's a dummy and I'm a person, so...
A dry patient is less likely to die, hypothermia or shock.
Alex, you can't break the rules like that. They're gonna mess up our certification.
This whole uptight thing, this is why you have no friends. This is why you have one friend. Give me that back, crazy?
There you go, little guy. No hypothermia for you.
Oh my God.
Green team's patients are all dead. Only red team and blue team remain. See a helicopter? Take a knee, learn something.
He's gonna scalp them. We're in apocalypse now, and we're gonna get scalped.
That, right there. See what she's doing?
Okay, I swear, I'm not an idiot. If Dr. Altman doesn't get this new heart, is that like game over on the lung transplant?
Right now, I'm not sure, but I can get an answer.
Where are we on the heart?
Dr. Altman should be calling with an update very soon.
When can I see him?
I have to check with Dr. Yang.
Just like a wealth of information, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I'm new to your father's case.
I called him Roy. I decided to do that on the drive over because I hadn't seen him in 20 years. I want to blame him for that. I do blame him for that. Except he tried to be my dad in the beginning. I couldn't forgive him for leaving my mom. And then he stopped trying.
I have twins, they're 3. And I don't even know if he knows that. I never told him. And then I walked in there, I called my dad Roy. And I need for that to not be the last thing he hears from me. Please.
The daughter really needs to talk to you. She has too many questions that I can't answer. If you want to be pissed at me, that's fine.
Okay, you know
But
what? We're not gonna do this right now. We're gonna get busy.
Oh, shit. Blue leg. Blue leg. We don't want that.
All right, well, get him on ECMO. That should keep him alive. There's a shot that
Once we get them in, the heart damage will reverse.
without the excess pressure.
Apparently, Christina's on it.
Great.
How's she doing?
She is doing great.
Good, good.
Intestines show a well-healed anastomosis. No evidence of infection.
I think this is as good a place as any to call lunch. Lunch? To have to check the adrenal glands and the kidneys? What if the thyroid shows pathology?
These kidneys aren't going anywhere on their own.
Yes, I'm aware, but microscopic changes are harder to interpret once the organs start decomposing.
They'll keep.
Still, I don't think it's
Dr.
right.
Bailey?
I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Chocolatey
I
looking with
don't like
sprinkles.
that lady.
At that grocery store down the street.
You weren't even paying attention for half of it. You were on your phone worried about your dinner reservation.
I'm not an errand girl. The only reason a woman does something like this to her body is to impress a guy. And then the next thing you know, she's giving up her friend, she's moving in with him before she's even ready. She'll find herself a 26-year-old stepmother to the pregnant daughter she didn't even know he had. She's single, dyeing her hair a new color, and you know what? It's really hard to manage your roots and you've been committed to the psych ward.
Psych ward?
It happens.
Great, you're in here now. Where can I soak?
That's all I'm doing. Please, sit down. What's the matter?
I have been down in the morgue trying to determine the cause of death for Mary Portman. Survived the horrors of Gary Clark, only to die from a surgery that I perform every day. It's very important to me to find some answers today, but
hate
know what is important to pathologists. Oh, her dinner reservations and her lunch break. That's what's important to this pathologist.
Feeling better?
No, not really, no. What's all this?
Oh, I'm just trying to write this grant proposal.
Why only trying?
Because the more you research Alzheimer's, the more depressing it gets. Include the early onset, the type that Ellis Gray suffered from. It just gets worse. There's a woman in England, she's 32. She can't recognize her 3-year-old daughter. It's just terrifying.
32.
This pathologist also chews gum while she works.
That's disgusting.
Thank you.
30.
Christy.
2.
Gray is concerned that you might be going through with this surgery for the wrong reasons.
Maybe she just wants a
You don't
booty.
take this the wrong way.
I want a
But
booty.
even through your lab coat, I can tell you have an amazing ass. And with an ass like that, I bet you know what it's like to find the perfect pair of jeans. And I envy that because I never have. Every pair hangs off me, unless I shop in the boys department. It turns out I'm a person whose fat goes straight to my upper arms and my boobs, which makes it really hard for me to wear a sundress, which is all I can wear because jeans don't fit. I am getting a big, easy to grab onto ass. I believe I am doing it just for me.
I love it. Get it. Go ahead, girl.
I can't wait.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
You are so nice.
Red team's patients have all died.
Go ahead.
Blue team remains. Keep an eye on Karev. That's what resourceful looks like. Good effort, Avery.
Avery's
but this
all
decision
wet.
you made is too wise. Move on. Damn it!
I hear the helicopter. I hear it. I hear it.
You don't hear the helicopter. The imaginary helicopter is never coming. Hunt's trying to break us. Trauma isn't fair or whatever. We're not done until he says these dummies are dead.
No, you are wrong.
Screw this. I'm done.
Jackson!
Avery, where are you going?
He said,
Avery,
fuck
get
you
back
and
here.
your certification, bruh.
No.
Give a fuck.
No, sir.
Oh. And what?
That should do it.
Juicy wet brain.
Close her up and call it a day. You're gonna get a sample from the brain?
About 2 weeks when it's had a chance to firm up in the formalin.
Possible to cut the brain fresh.
The moment you cut into a fresh brain, it slides apart like Jell-O. If you don't want to risk that, you put it in formalin and wait 2 weeks. This is what I do all day, every day. I mean, do you think I failed medical school? That people become pathologists because they fail to become surgeons? The autopsy was inconclusive, Dr. Bailey. And believe me, I hate that at least as much as you do.
That
stable
sucks.
Critical.
There has to be an answer. What a fucking
Let me
answer.
take over here, and you can go give his daughter an
No,
update.
you go.
He needs to hear from you.
Well, he needs to be monitored.
Well, I can do that.
All she wants is to make sure that I know that she's afraid. And I can't hear that right now because I am scared enough as it is. I was scared when he coded. I'm scared now that he's stable. I'm scared walking across the lobby.
Let me help.
You cannot help, okay? You can't help.
Dr. Altman's 30 minutes out. We need to get him to the ER.
Dr. Gray can help with that.
Christina.
Ooh, ciao.
They're
Fucking aren't going anywhere.
You guys. This is a party. It's a busy day.
I'm not accepting it.
Just been at this hospital since residency, but
People are too busy to see me off there, too.
Callie.
It's hard to blame them, Torres. I mean, we're down a couple of attendings. Things are going to be busy all around for a while.
Well, I'm glad you could find the time, Chief.
Or guilt.
With all your chief problems and big plans. What exactly?
Now, why would I just give away my good ideas?
He's messing with your head. I'll never know.
That cupcake looked good.
Thank you both so much. I have some packing, so I'm gonna go.
Give him hell.
Park.
I don't want to go home yet.
You want to see us give a lady a really big ass?
Yes.
Sounds fun. I want one. How much do they cost? Do you think if I start a GoFundMe for a bigger ass, I could get people to donate to it?
I'm not
Telling y'all, I don't have one.
The rain's still pretty
Goes
bad. Probably got caught in
inverted.
a hailstorm.
No! I know what that card is gonna say. He has cardiac tamponade. He can't. I already did a pericardiocentesis and bolus him with IV fluid.
She's right. What do I do? Do I put it...
Roasty! The patient! Come on!
What do you think you're doing?
Just making stuff up, which I can do too. 7 of my patients may have died today, but these 2 won't, because I'm gonna get them out of
Just tossing it.
I'm gonna take you to the hospital!
All right. This ambulance was involved
April
in the
has
accident. No longer
snapped.
runs.
Fuck you. And your exercise.
I got AAA. They can get here when the helicopter couldn't. Now move, or I will run you down.
Go.
She is so funny. I'm starting to love her.
John Joe, multiple chest and extremity trauma.
All right, Captain, that's enough.
Will you tell us we want her? She's never gonna stop.
It's not a contest.
Chris, call the OR and make sure there's a room available.
All right. Fine. Blue team wins.
Blue team win?
Yeah, you win. You happy?
Blue team win!
Yes.
You just dropped her. She is wild.
Here, check that out.
Alzheimer's is a bad disease. We should cure it.
12 hours worth of work.
Dr. Stanley refuses to cut into Mary's
That's all
brain
you got?
without letting it set for 2 weeks. I need you to go over her head.
I can't do that. She's right. I can't speed up the process any more than she can. Miranda, I know this has been a very personal loss for you, but you need to let it go.
I have to go and tell Mary's husband. I don't know why his wife died. I can't answer that question because science is failing me. That I take personally. And don't you dare stand there to me about letting things go. I'm not the one who can't stop thinking about his wife getting Alzheimer's long enough to write a damn essay.
Shade, but I feel why you feeling like that. I feel you.
Shouldn't you be with the patient?
You're gonna talk to me.
Please just go back downstairs.
Christina.
How are you fine? How are you just completely fine? I'm ruined, and you're just walking around, what, babysitting me? As if you didn't go through the same thing too? Why are you okay? You're not, you were there too, with your sad eyes, screaming at me to save his life.
Christina.
I didn't have a choice. If it was anyone else on the table, I would have walked away.
You would
I
not
could have walked away, and then I wouldn't be here.
Ooh, girl. The emotion, the acting. Child.
Walk with me, Dr. Yang. Tell me everything.
Now, who am I going to talk to about women?
You have Derek.
He's married and self-satisfied. It's irritating.
You can always email. Not.
It's not my place. I don't.
Say it.
I give a lot of boob jobs.
Okay.
But I also reverse a lot of boob jobs. Women come to me a year, 2 years after they've had work done, and they're totally unhappy. Today, though,
I wonder
you
what the
watch me give a lady
statistics
a
are
really
on that.
big ass. And I'm not the slightest bit worried about it, because I know for a fact there's no boyfriend pressuring. It wasn't about anyone else. It was for her. As your friend, I gotta tell you, you sound an awful lot like someone who's getting double D's just because her girlfriend likes a big rack. By big rack, I mean Africa.
Mark sure knows how to.
I love her, Mark.
Sure knows how to
I
break
know
it
you
down
do.
for you.
But you need to figure out how to love Africa, too.
You're not leaving.
Avery? Hey.
No. Nope.
Hey. Nope. You don't get to just walk away.
Nope.
2 of my friends died during the shooting, so I don't need lessons on how unfair trauma is.
Don't be touching him like that.
I lost dozens of friends in the field, and I have never used them as an excuse to quit. You're a doctor, Avery. You need to figure out how to be a doctor no matter what you're dealing with and no matter what tools you don't have. That is the lesson you need to learn. You're coming with me, and you're going to finish.
If his heart doesn't start beating soon,
I'd be
we're
like,
not gonna be able
okay,
to take
I'm
that
not
test.
trying to get dragged by the throat.
You don't see any leaks. Just gonna have to wait and see if Dr. Yang's hard work is paid off.
You give it a little tickle.
There it is. Nice work, Dr. Yang.
Yes!
You know, sure, there's not a lot to do over there. That just means less to distract us from the medicine.
I feel like y'all are leaving
What?
so
Oh
quick.
my God, did you forget your passport?
I won the Carter Madison Grant. This is the biggest opportunity of my professional career. I get to go to Malawi with almost unlimited funds, and that's the dream. I am living the dream, but you are ruining it for me. With your whining, and now with your fake, smiley, passive-aggressive enthusiasm, you are ruining Africa for me.
Okay, then fine. Fuck, I don't want to go anymore.
Fine,
Fuck.
I don't want to go to Africa.
Right, bye.
But I do
Just kidding.
want to be with you. We're going to miss our plane. Let's go.
I want either of you to go to Africa.
You want to fight? The flight's 18 hours. We can fight on the plane.
You are ruining this for me, and I don't want to do this.
So what does that mean? What, you suddenly don't want to go? Or
I don't want to go to Africa with you.
Arizona? No. Okay?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry. It's 3 years.
I'm gonna miss my plane. You take care of yourself.
No!
You're just gonna break up with her in
Please.
the fucking airport?
We can figure this out.
You stay here and be happy, and I'll go there and be happy.
You go without me. We are done. Do you hear me? We are over.
We are standing in the middle of an airport screaming at each other. We're already over.
Bitch! What?
Yang?
So she just go?
Dr. Altman told me about your work today.
Bitch.
I know it's been hell for you these past few months. Well done.
At least Callie's not leaving me.
Chief, do you have a minute?
I don't want Arizona to go either, but fuck.
I can't wait until the next skills lab. I'm totally on your team.
Move or I'll run you down.
Freaking hilarious.
That was pretty awesome.
We're all looking for answers. In medicine, in life,
Daddy. Ooh.
in everything.
And that ass.
Were you just checking out my ass?
Sure was.
Not the first time. Won't be the last.
At least he's honest.
No.
They're cute. You two are cute. You two gotta get back together.
Sometimes the answers we're looking for have been hiding just below the surface.
I had the worst day today.
How much writing did you end up getting done?
I'm working on the grant proposal, and I couldn't do it. And I realized it was you. It's a clinical trial for Alzheimer's. I had serious work, and I couldn't think of anything but you. I can't have you anywhere near it.
Makes sense.
Christina blames me.
She don't even care.
She hates me.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Other times,
She's just going through it.
we find answers when we didn't even realize we were asking the question.
Avery? Good.
The answers can catch us completely
Easy
by
for you to sit there
surprise.
with your coffee when there's trauma going on.
Did you hear? At the lab, it could not have gone better. You should have seen Kepler. I mean, there is a trauma surgeon in that girl. I wish you could have been there. How was your day?
I quit.
Huh?
What?
You were right. I can do it. I can still be a surgeon. I just don't want to anymore.
Even when we find the answer we've been looking for,
Avery, it's enough.
What?
we're still left with a whole hell of a lot of questions.
No. In all fairness, she does look instantly lighter after that. Like, she looks like she feels like weight has been lifted off her chest, and she seems like she made a good decision. But Christina Yang was born to be a surgeon, so that's unacceptable. Not buying for a second that is going to last for very long. I am shook that Callie and Arizona are dunsies, according to this episode. I mean, who the hell knows, really? But damn, what the fuck? I really didn't see that coming. I thought that they were both just about to fucking go to Africa. Call it a day. See ya in 3 years or something. Fuck. That was a good episode. That was really, I was kind of like, this is chill. This is okay. This is like, I dig it. None of these episodes I've ever watched have I disliked, but it was just kind of like chill. And then I was like, oh fuck, Arizona, Callie. Oh fuck, Christina yelling at Meredith. Oh fuck, Christina quitting. Ah! Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.